Welcome. Um, I'm a bit disillusioned just now because I'm just trying this brand new setup. Well, I've actually moved in, so house to a home is coming to an end. But at the same time as well, I thought I'd use this setup time that I've got to speak about mental health and how I'm now dealing with it, how I'm now coping with it, with all the changes that I've been going through. So it's now been, oh, 3.5 years since uh, I was diagnosed with my mental health. This took us a long time to move forward as well from what I was dealing with. Up to current day now with the medication that I'm having to take and now the understanding what how mental health actually affects not just me but other people. Um, Personally, I would say that I'm in a fortunate position with my mental health because my medication is helping us to cope on a day-to-day basis. My life in general is better than it was, but at the same time as well, there's a lot of people out there that's not been as fortunate as me. There's a lot of people out there that are now just even starting off under the conditions of mental health with everything that's going on. So I thought I would share with you how I've brought, which I'm going to call it a success for the simple reason is I'm still here and I'm still talking about it. But it never ever goes away. Never. Okay? So you still find yourself in places rather than having arguments, you will actually start saying sorry. It does not matter whether you're at fault or not. You always say sorry, right? Um, but at the same time as well, there's times where you try to say sorry and you forget and you blow up, especially at a loved one. They can never do right for doing wrong. So, and that is not the case. The case is not the problem. Them being the problem. The problem is still you dealing with your mental health, and it is a very, very, very hard balance to get. So, I would like to share a couple of tips on things that have helped me, and the first one is that you never suffer alone. That's just an absolute no-no. Okay, the first thing you need to do with mental health, if you've been diagnosed, or even right at this moment, if people are asking questions to you on how are you today, you okay? You sure you're all right? These people are seeing a change in you, and at the time I never seen the change happening. I never even thought things were wrong with us, to be honest with you. But then I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I see that I was wrong. I see how the mental health side of things kicked in, and basically it's too much on your shoulders, and there's no way. It's like burden after burden after burden, and the burdens come through life itself, and this is where you have to try and deal with it. But there is the medication side of things. Where that's helped me is, and I'm now on. Well, it took me 3 different sets of pills before I actually got to where I am today. Um, there's no sense in mentioning the pills that I'm taking or what I've been on because everybody is different, and unfortunately, that's not your doctor's fault. So if your doctor puts you on a specific medication to deal with your mental health, they'll probably start you off with the most common one that they've had a success with. Okay, not a common one that every doctor will start you off with, because there's different types of mental health. There's different seriousnesses of mental health. And this is where I'm trying to reach out. And this is where random therapy actually comes from. Random therapy is all about. My YouTube channel that I've tried to build here has got nothing to do with being um, millions of subscribers, sticking to one thing and being like a tech expert. And I'm going to talk to you about TV remotes. TV remotes are my thing. So and that's all this channel's about. No, it's not like that at all. The reason it's random therapy is because I talk about everything, anything. You'll see that if you subscribe to the channel, or even if you just go and look at my playlists, you'll see that there's things that I've got. I've got a series on House to Home, which is where I am now. This last 10 months, maybe 12 months actually, has been some slog to get to where I was last year. What I've battled through in that time and where I am now. I've also started another one now, which is just dad jokes. So basically I throw up 3 dad jokes every day as a minimum. I think I've got 150 of these silly little jokes, but you know what? They're bringing in the views, they're bringing in the subscribers, and I've even got subscribers now as well commenting, and they're giving me some of this material. So as crap as it is, it's no all my crap. It's some of you lot watching out there. But thank you. And there's another thing as well. Right? Never ever be scared to smile. Right? Never accept your thought that you're not good enough. Okay? It's all about being positive. My son actually uses PMA, positive mental attitude, and the laddie's spot on. If you're positive, and now it's not a case of you just sit there and you go, I'm feeling garbage today, I'm just going to cheer myself up. What it means is there are certain things in life that are negative and trigger you off. Okay, my list was the news. Okay, now it didn't matter whether it was on BBC or Grampian or it was on Sky News. It didn't matter which news channel. Okay. Oh well, these things are just they keep repeating the negative. There's nothing used now. It always starts off with politics, and it always starts off with the government, and it always starts off about how, things like mortgage rates are going up, and we've not got money to help you. We've got this, that, and the next thing happening, and we've not got money to help you. The National Health Services is just a complete and utter mess in a complete and utter state. And then they go, there's been something happened in another country, so we're going to donate £1.5 billion to help them out. Hang on, you just said you can't help us in our own country. This 1.5 you just borrowed to give to somebody else, as things like, it's coming from our taxes, right? Their wages come from our taxes. We don't get a say in what they get as a wage rise, but they get a say in what you get as a wage rise. So you can see where the tone, the way I'm going with this, right? It still affects me. So, no news, okay? The next one for me was an absolute biggie, social media, okay? I used to use social media I loved sharing things on it. I done my Twitter, where I done my live. I used to do live broadcasts on traffic and things like that. If I come across something, I put someone on Twitter. I didn't have a big following, but it was something I liked using. Same with Facebook, I liked using that as well. Well, then it turns out that Facebook's just full of, here's what I had for my dinner. And there's all these lassies that are fucking painted up with God knows what, standing in front of a mirror, spreading their fingers, going, and that's how you're like, whoa. So, I binned social media. There was a good test on binning social media as well. Your birthday. We'll use that one, okay? So it comes to your birthday, and you've got 150 friends. So you're waking up on your birthday and all you get is ping, 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 ping. Happy birthday, all the best, have a great day. Okay. Now I never told any. I'm not sure what happened there, it cut off. And then I went and recorded the second bit. And I forgot to press record, or I thought I pressed record and it hadn't recorded. So, I was mentioning that I just walked away from YouTube. And on my birthday, I got five birthday cards instead of 150 plus likes. So, it shows you how false the social media community is. And it's just not for me. So, but although I am in such a, I would say, a good place, I still keep tabs on myself. I still struggle to get up every day. I still take my medication every day. And as time goes on, I find the time to doing this. So, now, one of the things I like about doing this is that I would say that even just this channel is living proof that you're not on your own and do not suffer on your own. So there's a couple of things that I've done as well which has helped me. Now they're not in any particular order, but you really need to go and see your doctor. Okay, they'll have a word with you and they'll sort you out on medication if it is required. Okay, because there is different levels. But if you're like me, unfortunately I'm on medication for the rest of my life now for this, because I can't see a way back. And the reason I can't see a way back is, I'll give you an example, okay? I don't suffer fools gladly. So at 61 years of age, for me to go back into a working environment, and I'm on my way to my work, and I get held up with these Just Stop Oil activists. I would be on YouTube myself in a video, because I would probably grab every one of them by the throat and just batter them and throw them out the road. That's the kind of stuff that really annoys me. And that they're going on about Just Stop Oil and the big companies making billions. And I mean, the main thing is it doesn't matter what they're trying to do. What they're doing is upsetting ordinary people like me and you, who's just trying to get to work, trying to get to hospital, trying to visit a relative or a friend, just trying to get on with life. And these fucking tubes can't even be bothered getting a job, and they stand there and they hold hands with their high-vis vests on and they walk one foot in front of the other, you know. I mean, they should actually, I would say we should actually keep the refugees here actually and send that lot to Rwanda actually. That's, there you go. So there's something the government can go and do. Just pick the fucking lot of them up and chuck them away to a fucking waste of oxygen island, because that's how these people are. They're an absolute waste of oxygen. So as you can see, I'm still affected by things. So that's why I need to stay away. I don't do TV, don't do social media. I actually choose what I want to do now. I've got a loving wife there that looks after me as well. I've got friends that are there for me if need be as well. So that's, I'm fortunate I've surrounded myself with that, you know. Getting a friend, getting somebody you can really trust, not just a friend, next stage up, one you can really trust, right? If they're there for you, they'll just listen to everything you've got to say. They won't interfere and they won't judge. And that's the main thing, okay? So never belittle yourself and say you're not worth it, because you are, okay? You are numero uno, alright? You will get better, and it does take time. You will fall down, but you'll just get back up again. And if it means you start again, you keep getting back up and getting back up. And every time you get back up, you become a success, alright? Fill yourself with happiness. In other words, do things that you want to do. All right? Even your job, if your job is dragging you down, go and do something about it. Go and try and find another job. Might take you a long time, and you might hit some hurdles on the way, but if you try and find another job and it takes a year, then you've done it. Whereas if you don't try and find another job, you've just taken another year's shit into your head, and the hole's getting bigger and deeper. You're just going into a dark tunnel, and that's it. So, but that's not what random therapy is all about. Okay, so I'm digressing. I can feel myself getting sucked into the negativity again. So, if you're the one though that is watching this, I hope this has helped you. Go and have a look at my playlists. There's loads of other stuff there as well. I've done one on House to a Home, where we've moved home into this lovely property that we're in now, but there's a lot of work being done in here, and I've shared my journey and my build to come into this house. So I've also done another thing now which has come up with as dad jokes. Not everybody's cup of tea, but hey, I think I've just picked up in the space of just even a month. I've got something like another 300 subscribers and they're banging the likes in, and they're even sending me material as well. So great. So if you're new, subscribe. That I would love. Come and connect with us, contact us, put your oar in, put your criticism in, make suggestions. That's what this is all about. I'm not one of these multi-million fucking followers and Mr. Big or whatever his name is with the multi-millions of pounds. I'll never even be like that. My goal was to start a channel up and for nothing and try and get 1,000 subscribers. I'm over 1,100 now anyway. So there you go. I could even monetize this channel and start trying to make money. No interested, you know. Unless the money was going to go to a good cause and help somebody, but no, everything I do here is off my own back and off my own money. So, just thought I'd share this wee bit of time here, get that one off my chest as well, and hopefully it's helped somebody. But I'm in a good place now, so till the next video, I'll say there.